Yo, Jason, what's going on, man? How's my week going so far? Um, Pretty good. I I traded on Monday. I didn't take any trades last night, and now I'm just eating Smarties, and yeah, I feel pretty good. So I haven't done any analysis, and I have 13 minutes till market open. So gotta lock in. Not gonna lie. Oh, you gotta go home tomorrow. Damn, man, that sucks. Sounds like you had a fun holiday though. It looks like it as well. Sam? What, you're also flying from Japan to... How do you... Bahrain? Is that how you say it? Alright. Yeah, 23 days. Yeah, bro, you had a pretty... Oh, no analysis. Yeah, gotcha. Am I full-time? No, I'm not. I need to figure out what's going on here. Yes, sir, you live? Yes, sir. Thanks for joining, everyone. Take my time, yeah. I just always see like so many nice setups right on open. So it's good to be. You're full time? I don't know what to do with my time anymore. Trading, gym, chess. Yeah. What actually do you do? I mean, that's what you signed up for, bro. That's the whole point. I wish. Unfortunately for me, I still have to go to work. I was actually crashing out at work earlier. I'm not going to even lie to you guys, but... Morning, lads. Morning, Stefan. How you going, man? You going back to work next week? What do you mean? Like, you got to get... Wait, make sure you censor the word work, bro. In the stream. You have to censor work and job. Otherwise, you'll get permabanned. Let me give you guys an example. You did go for 9 months, saved up for months of grind like this. Oh man, I've been working forever. I've been working since I was 16. Fucking sick of it. You going back to twerk next week? The jobs where you are, you can't trade the New York AM session. Do I have any advice? Either one, get a different job that you can, or two, trade a different session. If you can trade London session, then that's pretty good. You can catch some good setups during London. Yo, long life, what's going on, man? Leave the country? Yeah, I mean, you could do that if you can afford it. Yeah, I would say London session if you can, or Asia session. But like, surely there's got to be some sort of job you can do. Like, what about night shift? There's got to be something. There's always got to be things going on. Job opportunities. This might not be necessarily what you actually want to do, you know. Thank God you're still in school. I don't know what it's like for you guys in other countries, but I had a job even when I was at school. Like, I had a job for 2 years before I even finished school. Just like a casual job. Yeah. Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry. I need to add a sensor to my voice. I need like an AI bot. Matt V, yo, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining again. Oh, you can't get a job unless you're 18? What? Not even any job at all. That's crazy. You can get a job when you're 15 and 9 months in Australia. Put him to work. Whoa, why did I mark out 10, bro? I'm tripping. Whoa, 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 whoa. South African unemployment rate is what makes it difficult for young people to get a job. Yeah, okay. So, like, you can't get a job at like a fast food place or like a restaurant or something like that. I mean, look, like, I don't want to sound ignorant, you know, because I only know the situation that I've grown up in. The situation for me is that when you turn 16, you apply for McDonald's, you apply for KFC, or a supermarket, or just anything you can find that you can make a little bit of money. And most people's parents force them to do that as well. They're like, alright, gotta get a job. You're 15 and 9 months now. In Norway, a lot of people work in stores before turning 18 while going to school. Night shifts killed my brain, bro. Can't imagine how you keep your health up staying every night trading. I know I would do that too. Being a trader is purpose in life for me. Yeah, I mean, some days are kind of rough. Like, sometimes if I have a really late trading day, like, there's times where I go to bed at 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m. Those are pretty late nights. And yeah, that I wake up the next day around like, I don't know, 12, 1 p.m. and I feel like I've lost the whole day and like all of my time is gone. But that's only because everybody else, you know, for everybody else the day is gone, the day is half gone. But for me, I just woke up, and it's all about perspective, really. Like, night shift doesn't make any difference to your life if you're still getting, you know, 7-8 hours of sleep. It's just that it feels shit because everybody else is on a different schedule to you that's around you. But it's just your surroundings. It's just your perspective. Yo, so many different questions all at once. My bad. Pretty much the government offers everything until you're 18. Also, when you turn 18, you get some good shit. Plus, we have unemployment issues. You'll get it. You'll get one at some point. Hopefully, you don't have to. I got 4 minutes. Funded account. How much should I risk per trade? If I have to be conservative because if I lose, I'll be back to work. Oh shit. Okay. You meant to censor the word work, bro, but how much should you risk per trade? Look, I'm not a financial advisor. But if you're paying a monthly fee, like, do you need to pass it this month? Or if you're already funded and you've already passed the account, just risk super low because there's no risk at all. You know, you don't have to pay for anything. That's what I'm doing at the moment. I don't have to pay a monthly subscription for a funded account at the moment. Watch the language. You risk 300 per trade. If you take one loss, you're done for the day. That's exactly what I do. That's literally exactly what I do. I used to do like, okay, it's not an entirely strict rule where I only take one trade. If I hit a break-even trade, I'll take another trade. But if my trade either hits TP or loses, I just call it a day every single time now. I don't see the point in taking a winning trade. Well, here's the thing, right? If I take a losing trade, I always want to take another trade. But then if I hit a winning trade, I never want to take another trade because I'm already up for the day. So it's like, well, with that logic, then every time I lose, I'm probably just entering the next trade because I want to make my money back. Otherwise, I would do it when I win as well. What's my bias? I think I'm kind of leaning towards bearish here, actually. To be honest with you guys. I think we could come for this previous day's low. Are we at 50% of this range? Above that. I mean, if we just draw the range from all-time highs, we're at 50%. And we're inside of this hourly imbalance as well as this 4-hourly imbalance. We did kind of inverse that to the upside, but oh shit, ES is at all-time highs. Oh man, that's just fucked. You get your bias right, but always get stopped out. Then the market moves towards your bias. Maybe you just have, maybe your stop losses are a bit too tight. Maybe you need to have bigger stop losses. Jacob, what's going on, bro? Better entries? Yeah. Like, if you're getting stopped out and then the market's going in your direction, like, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. That's perfectly fine, man. I'm kind of confused here, if I'm being completely honest, because ES is at all-time highs and NQ's not even close. So that's the 9:30 candle. So we've taken the previous day's high on ES, as well as all-time highs, and the previous day's low. Oh wait, that's not even, that's there. This is the previous day's low. Hi, my brother. Hey, man. Thanks for joining. You think you might be bullish? Sweep of Asia lows into that 30-minute FEG. Thanks for reminding me, bro. I marked out the sessions and I didn't mark out the highs and lows. Yeah, I can see that happening actually. Got this 15-minute imbalance here. I think I'd have to be careful of these previous day lows down here because they're a pretty nice draw on liquidity if we wanted to just open and dump, which is what we're doing right now. I just don't want to catch a falling knife, but ES is at all-time highs. I think my trading view's frozen. Oh, there we go. So let's mark out these sessions on ES as well. What time do you guys mark the beginning of your sessions? I mark Asia session from 20 and London session from 2. I'd be interested to know what you guys mark them as, because that's what I do. And everyone seems to do it a little differently. Whoa. I don't even want to look at AS right now, to be honest. So yeah, what I'm seeing right now is this 15-minute imbalance. And we've just swept the Asia lows. So you mark Asia for 20? Yeah, same. London for 3? Yeah, I do it for 2, but I mean, it usually doesn't really change much, to be honest. I think it actually is technically 3, but then like if you want to give London a bit of a pre-market or whatever. You do Asia from 17? So that's 5 p.m. New York time. What time is that in Australia? Because I actually live in the London session. I mean the Asia session. How boring is that? How mid is that? My local time zone is the fucking Asia session. Boring. $19 to $3 and London 3 to 8:30. Isn't that crazy how everyone just marks it differently? Trading is so fucking subjective. You're in longs? Good luck, man. Taken, what's good, bro? Thanks for joining again. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm looking for longs here. But I'm not going to rush into anything. The only entry I could see right now, based on just my entry model, would be like an inversion above this. That's a pretty high level to be buying at, and I'd have a really big stop. So I'd prefer to get like another move down first, but let's get to 23,260 and you're out. Alright, bro, good luck. I think we'll get there. Your take profit would be like my potential entry. All EST times? Yeah. I think everybody in the trading space just uses EST. I always feel the need to clarify, but I feel like it's It's just known. You'd be long as well, already done for the day? Hell yeah, bro. That's good as. How did your short go? I didn't see. Well, I don't know if you posted it in the Discord or anything, but... I'm probably not going to stream for a really long time tonight because I'm really tired. But I'll probably stream until like 10:15. If I haven't seen any entries from there, we'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens. So I apologize if I'm kind of low energy. How many times do I trade per month? I couldn't tell you the exact statistic off my head. I've only taken 6 trades this month that have actually hit stop loss or hit take profit. I've taken more than that were break even, but... So I would say that's a pretty low amount. It took you 6 months to get used to EST time. I don't really know EST time. I just know, like, the morning. Like, I know at midnight it's 10 a.m. EST. And then I just base everything around that, to be honest. And then daylight savings hits, and I just get all confused. Looking for reversals into previous day high. Session low manipulation, hopefully a 3-minute inversion. That's kind of exactly what I'm looking at as well, man. I'm looking at some sort of inversion here. I just don't like how big this gap is. Oh, you posted it in the index chat. TP'd at 4, risk to reward. That's good as. Bro, there's nothing better than that feeling when you like hit take profit or where you close a trade and then right at that level it goes against you. You just feel like such a beast. Because it's very rare that you take profit. Like, it's either that or you just, the position keeps running and you just wish that you stayed in it. You trade 3 to 4 times per month on average. That's kind of why you've been profitable since December 23 until now. Less is more. I agree, bro. I agree, 100%. I was at a point like a month or two ago where I was taking 2 to 3 trades every day, and that was just in the New York session. And when I look back on it now, I really don't think I just think that I was really, really letting every little swing and every move get to my head. And now, because I only take 1 trade a day, even though it's not a set rule, I don't want to enter a trade unless I really, really think that this is a trade that I should be taking. And my results have been so much better since then. Real shit, it went lower again immediately after the sweep. If you were still in, you'd be mad. Yeah. Yeah, the trade I took on Monday ended up doing pretty well. I think it did like 3.6 risk to reward, and it was at all-time highs. So I'm lucky that we ended up coming down from all-time highs because, yeah. You're in long full porting your new eval after blowing your XFA last night. Wish me luck, bro. Good luck. I really hope this shit goes well. You're aiming for the 9:30 open high. Alright, bro. Good luck, man. Sorry to hear about your XFA as well. That sucks. That's why I keep on making videos about tilt. I know I sound like a broken record and that's all I ever talk about, but genuinely, it's the worst fucking feeling, and I've done that shit so many times, and bro, like, it's the next day and like later in the day when your clarity comes back and you're not on the charts and you realize like and you can't stop thinking about what you did. And yeah, that's why I always talk about it, because that's something that I think I can help you guys with, and that's kind of my mission. Have I ever heard of SRFM? No. What's that? It's not looking good. It's not looking good, brev. She's a clapper, brev. No, I'm praying. Come on, go up. Go up. Matt's gonna get stopped out. Where's your stop loss? Where's your stop loss, Matt? You're waiting for a 5-minute inversion now? Yeah, just wait. I'm assuming, Ethan, you're just waiting for whichever fair value gap is like the highest time frame. You're expecting it to dump down more and take more lows? If you had to watch my video sooner. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that when you commented that. I was like, surely not after you watch that video. Higher time frame adds more weight to the move. Yeah, I can't even tell you, Ethan, how many times I've got FOMO on an IFVG trade and like entered it because it looks really good on like the 1 or the 2 minute, and I know that the 5 minute hasn't closed yet, and then every time it stops me out, and the 5 minute just ends up like balancing out from the FVG instead of inversing it. I'm gonna wait for the 1 hour close. Yeah, exactly. Sorry if there's like chewing ASMR going on. I'm hungry. Do you guys have these wherever you guys are from? These are the best. I gotta be careful though, because this is a pretty big bag. 160 grams. I look pretty tired and hungry. I mean, kind of hit the nail on the head with that one. Try Cadbury. Bro, you guys want to know a fun fact? There's only two Cadbury factories in the world, and I live very close to one of them. But I'm not gonna doss myself. I live in a 30-minute vicinity. Let's just say that. Bro, but if you guys haven't heard of Cadbury chocolate, you are missing out. Cadbury chocolate is the best chocolate in the world. The factory in the UK is right by your house? Oh shit. Okay, well there's 2 factories in Australia, is what I mean. I didn't know. I thought it was an Australian thing. You blew it? Fuck. Damn. Unlucky, bro. That sucks. Dude, there's nothing worse than full putting an eval and just losing. Like, oh, gotta try again tomorrow. ES actually had a good sell, missed out. Did it? Oh. I don't know if there's anything I could have caught. Cause like this here. Oh no, that was pre-market. Like this IFVG on ES you could have taken, but like the entry would have been all the way down here. So pretty shit entry. I mean, it still would have worked out. 5 minute. All good, you're buying a new one. Is this with topstep or what? I'm also getting an Apex. I'm getting an Apex affiliate code as well. But they've approved it, but they just haven't sent me the details for it for some reason. So that's kind of lit. This Apex is actually what I use as well, so. You won't even wait for tomorrow? True. I mean, I guess you don't have to. Do I use auto blocks? No. You don't really see that many traders. I hear about them quite a lot, but I just don't use them personally. I feel like there's an auto block like everywhere. It's just what it like. That probably sounds really dumb coming from me, but as someone that doesn't use them, I just feel like so the up move prior to the break of structure, that's the auto block, correct? Is that right? So like this here, this is an auto block. I just stick with the the strategy that I use, and I don't learn any new concepts anymore. Top step at the moment might go with my funded futures. Yeah, my funded futures is goated, bro. No activation fees is sick. Have you ever been funded before, Matt? Alright, we could get a 2-minute IFVG here in a sec. However, there's also a 3-minute there. Alright. No point in learning new concepts every day. Yeah, I just stick to what's been working for me. And that's it. 3-minute looks better. I've got to enter this on MNQ, so all of my charting's gone, but let's see what happens here. I'm just drawing up this so that you guys have some context if I end up entering this trade. Why don't I start a $50 to $100 personal account just to see where I can take it? Me? I don't know, it just kind of feels like a waste of time. You've been funded a couple times but never got a payout? Yeah, same boat, bro, same boat. This looks like a trade that I'm probably about to enter if we get this. And I would be targeting here first, just at this swing point, and then up here. Something's kind of freaking me out about it though. I don't know. I feel like this isn't. I don't know, like, I feel like there's certain setups that I see where it just jumps out at me. And I feel like this isn't jumping out at me. Like, it technically makes sense to my rules. Like, coming out of a high time frame imbalance, we swept session lows, and then an inversion to the upside, and it's in line with the high time frame trend, kind of. You know, like the really higher time frame trend, it's in line with, but I don't know. There's just something about this shit. You want a clear inversion? Yeah, low key same. And then now we've just had this 3 minute candle putting this huge wick through it. Little distortion waiting on the news. Oh yeah, we do actually have orange folder coming out at 10 as well. Longs make sense, need a V shape. Sorry, let me remove this so that I don't mislead anybody. Wait, I'm not looking to short, Ethan. I don't know if you thought I was shorting, but I'm not. You pretty much only use order blocks or imbalances. Even if my confirmation is an inverse, I'll wait for retracement to a zone. Oh, true. I didn't know that. Yeah, I had a fucking shit day at work today, if I'm being honest. I was actually raging. Here's my problem, right? I'm a duty manager. So, I'm in charge, but only when I'm there, you know? Like, I'm not the boss. I'm just in charge of the shift, and I just make sure everything's going right for the shift. And I'm too nice to people. I'm too nice. I feel bad telling people what to do and telling people to do work, so I take it all on me to do all of the shit. And then people still complain all the time, and I'm like, brother, why are we always complaining? So yeah, I was just raging at work, and now I feel fucking messed up and tired. What's up, JAYWAY? Any dubs this morning? Nah, not yet, man. I haven't taken any trades. Oh, sorry. Could I explain what I'm looking for and why? Yeah, man. I'm just looking for an inverse fair value gap to the upside to take longs. The reason for that is because, let me go back to where I actually charted it properly. Is we took these Asia lows, so we took session lows, as well as these lows down here actually. Should probably mark these out too. Right? And then we're inside of a higher time frame imbalance. We've got session highs above to target. And that's pretty much it. Sorry for ignoring you, bro. I didn't see the comment. Sometimes I should be hard on others and set clear boundaries. Well, yeah, that's kind of what I did. I was kind of crashing out about some shit. Do I feel like streaming or seeing what chat is doing messes with my head when trying to form a trade? Nah, not really. Not really. I feel like when I first started streaming, it did. More than anything, I think people give me good ideas, and like people remind me about shit that I didn't realize. Like news, I've been caught out with like forgetting about news quite a lot, and people will say it in the chat. But like in terms of bias, like I'm not gonna just flip my bias because of what someone says in the chat. I'm pretty confident. Go to the 4-hour chart. The only thing that stresses me out about the 4-hour chart is that we did inverse this like higher time frame gap. But I kind of don't care, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. Daily gap. Yeah, true. That's nice. That's real nice. See, like just there, I didn't even see that. I didn't even know that that was there until you said it. People take advantage of situations. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, basically what happened is like, we'd been closed for like 3 minutes, and there was so many things I had to do that technically I wasn't even meant to be doing. And I was like, "Do you mind just doing this?" And she's like, "You're the one that's the supervisor. You're getting paid more." And I was like, "Bro, I'm getting $5 an hour more than you. That's literally enough to buy half a coffee. Half a coffee just to keep me awake to fucking deal with your ass." Oh my god. You're in Euro USD longs? True. Four-hour fair value gap, session lows, 5-minute IFVG, V-shape. Is this on Euro USD? Oh, that does look clean. That does look real clean. I saw that straight away the second I looked at that. Right here, bro. That's fresh. I reckon that's gonna hit. That's gonna hit. Yeah. I guess the only thing is like that it didn't take any session lows, but I mean that's not really, doesn't have to happen. Bro, this is how I would take this trade if I was you. I mean, obviously not financial advice, but I'm assuming this is probably what you're doing anyway. I'd have my entry like there on that close. Stop probably here. All this resting liquidity. Damn, boy. Damn. I'd probably have probably go break even here. First TP there. And then just let the rest run. Break even at first internal point, yeah. Some people be ungrateful of the opportunity they have. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I make it so easy for people. Like, I prefer to just be busy and just do like everything that needs to be done myself, because then I don't have to boss people around, and then I don't have to, even make sure it was actually done right. But that's just me. Sometimes I get way too locked in at my job, and I work so hard, and I'm like, why am I working so hard? Nobody else does this shit. Nobody else is working hard, and I'm not getting paid enough to be doing this. But I don't know. I enjoy working hard. I think it gives you some purpose. 7th trade on the eval so far. 5 wins in, potentially a 6th. Good luck, man. This one's surely gonna hit. Ooh, okay. I should have entered this trade on yours. I should have entered this trade that you took. What do we say about inappropriate language? Yeah, my fault, bro. My fault. I covered my mouth when I said it. Do you use DXY for SMTs with Euro USD? Previous day high is your target? Damn. Mega trade. I see that happening. That'd be a massive trade. So you want to start trading, but don't know what strat to use and who to watch, as there are so many people on YT faking it. And now you've come across me, and I seem legit. I can tell you 100% with certainty that I am legit. However, I'm not going to be able to teach you how to get rich, because I haven't gotten rich either, and I haven't made money either. So if you want to come to me for like genuine advice, you can know for a fact that I will never cap or lie. But if you want to learn a strategy or you want to fucking learn how to get rich from trading, I genuinely cannot get you there, at least at the moment. But I can help you with like trying to find a mentor, you know. I think the biggest thing is just like, I don't know, I went wrong a lot with who I learned how to trade from, and if you can find a mentor who's got proof and who's proven, you know, multiple times that they know how to trade, that's a really good way to start. And I would say just keep it simple. Like just learn a very simple strategy at least just to start off, because you don't need to learn. Here's something that I'll tell you, Sean. All right. So when you start learning how to do like technical analysis, you'll probably think, all right, so if I like put in the work and the hours into reading charts, then I'll be able to read where price is going all of the time. But you won't. You don't know where the fuck price is going. You don't know what's going to happen. Like all of us in this chat right now, we're speculating. We're like, oh, well, you know, I think it's going to go up here, or I think it's going to go down here. Nobody actually knows. And nobody ever does know. Unless you're insider trading, you have no idea. So you need to find a strategy that's simple and that you know how to use and that you can repeat. And then just try and find your edge. And just keep learning and just keep practicing that one small thing. So you're not going to be able to know every single time what's going to happen, but you just want to know what's going to happen more often than you don't. That's it. You know, you created the algo. Bro, spill the beans. Goddamn. And yeah, no strategy hopping. I mean, I think you can strategy hop in the beginning. Like, if there's a strategy you're learning and you just genuinely don't like it and you can't see yourself doing it every day, then you may as well strategy hop. But if you're trying to learn a strategy and you're not finding success after like a month, but you wish that you were, just stick at it for a bit longer. Yeah. Justin Whelan is great. I agree. However, I've never seen him post any proof publicly. But like, I haven't been looking for it, you know. I hope that makes sense, Sean. I think you should just know that when you're getting into it, just keep your expectations low, because a lot of the videos you see, people are gonna really inspire you and they're gonna really motivate you that you're gonna get rich. But just know that it's gonna take a really, really long time, and it's gonna take a lot longer than it's gonna take a lot longer than they make it seem. So you just have to be prepared for that. Just be prepared for a long journey. Proof can be faked easily. You've been in his Discord? Yeah, I'm not gonna throw anything around and say anyone's legit or not legit, but it's just really hard to pick a mentor sometimes when everything is like, I don't think proof of profitability should be behind a paywall. Like, why do I have to pay you first before I find out whether you're even a real trader or not? It's stupid. Just business. Yeah. Yeah, just business, bro. Yeah, I think as long as you can just put it in the EU, let me have a look, bro. Sorry guys, I'm just replying to everyone's trades in the Discord. Everyone's going absolutely crazy right now. Oh yeah, I see. Everybody, this is the trade that Ethan is in. Looks good to me. He's going break even. taking that inverse fair value gap. This is a really nice trade, bro. That's like what I wish I was seeing right now, but I'm just not seeing it. It honestly disgusts you how toxic this industry is. I agree. Especially as someone who makes content, like, I kind of witnessed the toxicity firsthand. I love YouTube because YouTube is like, people on YouTube, they are really trying to learn. I fuck with people on YouTube. But on TikTok and shit like that, it's just, all it is, man, is like, I make TikToks as well every now and then, and short form, because you need to in order to grow. But it's just whatever you say, just people saying shit to get clicks, and people saying shit to get you to buy their course. And then people bashing other people because they think their strategy's better. And, oh no, why are you trading this way? You should trade this way. And it's like, everyone just shut up. Turn off the noise. Damn. I hope that one day I can make a positive change to the trading space. Man, if I was actually a profitable trader, like if I had been making some good money for a good amount of time, I would be going crazy on the advice videos, just telling you guys everything for free. But obviously I'm not going to do that at the moment because wait, fuck, who's been accessing my shit? Are you guys dossing me? Did I just get dossed? What was that? Who connected from a different device? I don't have a different device. Oh well. If I started again, I would learn smart money concepts before ICT concepts, if I'm being honest. I just found the most profitable strategy that will retire your parents. Yeah. Even to this day, like, every now and then I get baited into that shit. Like, not really, because I'm like, I know for a fact that I'm not going to learn anything from this. You're back with a new account. Alright, bro, which way you going this time? Long or short? You had 250k Apex accounts, lost them both due to the trailing drawdown. Harsh reality of a losing streak. Shit. That's why I risk really low on my Apex account. Because I go for low risk to reward ratio trades. So the I don't typically go on really bad losing streaks, which helps with the trailing drawdown. My bad, bro. That's me. Get out. Get out, boy. Matt about to go into generational debt. Yeah, maybe be careful, man. Hey, we're about to hit 1,000 views on the recent video. That's nice. I haven't cracked 1,000 views in like a couple weeks. Have I ever thought of going live on Discord instead of YouTube? Yeah, I've been thinking. I thought about going live on Discord, then I thought about going live on Kick, and I'm like, I don't know, man. My audience is on YouTube. I may as well just trade live on YouTube. I don't know I don't know really what would be any better about trading on Discord. Discord lives are great in your opinion. Yeah, I have to pay for Discord Nitro if I do that. Supro message you on Instagram. Oh shit. Sorry, bro. My Instagram My Instagram DMs are all messed up, bro. If you guys wanna talk to me, I would highly suggest Discord. Discord. I mean, DMs is alright, but there's like in my DMs, I've got a primary, a general, and a requests, and so many of your guys' things go into requests, and I don't even get a notification when you send it. So, oh, I replied. Oh shit. Okay, cool. What are we doing? This is like the same shit as yesterday, just going down. Realistically, I could have been catching some good shorts if I was bearish here. I could have shorted probably, no, not even really that. Yeah. I'm sorry if I don't reply to all of you guys. I do my best, but if I was full-time trading and just full-time making videos and trading, I would have so much more time for that. But where's the blue Pepsi at? It's still in the fridge. No, I'm kidding. It's not in the fridge. W reference, Mo. W reference, bro. Bro, Mo, you are such an OG. Still coming back. You know who I miss, though? I miss Nick Bow. You remember Nick Bow, Mo? Your max $500 trades. I was pissed from last night, but I got 25% code for topstep. New dashboard if anyone wants it. It's dash 25. Oh, a new dashboard? Some more videos of TJR and Whelan. Thanks for the tips, Jay. No worries, man. No worries. Yeah, just don't watch videos where people are showing their Lambos and everything in the start. Just stick to the trading content. You'll be able to see the red flags. Yeah, you missed the guy. Where he at? He told me that he stops trading the New York session. Because of work. I might actually DM him. I literally just miss that guy, bro. He was such a G. Such an OG. I wonder if he's even still in the Discord or anything. TJ is a scammer, bruv. I love to watch him, but just look at his analysis videos now. Yeah, honestly, I don't recommend any of TJR's new content at all. I think his bootcamp's good as an entry. But some of the shit he posts now, as like a trader who's actually been really trying for 2 years, 2.5 years, I watch some of his shit and I'm like, damn, bro, this content is setting people up for failure. And Brendano, yeah, bro, what? Where they at? Join Jay's Discord. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Wait, I think Brendano changed his name to something else. You think TJR will be done with trading? Yeah, I mean, the thing is for him is like, he's making so much more money from his other businesses, but his businesses are built off of traders, and traders are the ones funding his businesses. So if he just stops trading, he might potentially lose relevancy. But I feel like he's doing a very slow progression out of the trading scene. Look, boys, this is a really nice IFEG here, but I don't think I'm gonna enter this because it's not really what I want to see. I would have way preferred to get an entry here off this sweep. I feel like we're just trending down, and you know, I feel like if I enter here, I'm probably going against the trend of the day. So that's probably the last time that I would be able to find an entry. So I'm probably going to call it for the day. You agree? Yeah. So yeah, I haven't traded since Monday. Hopefully I can find a trade tomorrow, but I'm just taking it really slow, and I'm only taking trades on this account that I really, really want to see. And for me, that is the way that I'm going to make money in this shit. That's the way I'm going to stay in the game for the long run. And yeah. So appreciate all of you guys for watching. I'm going to call it a day there. I'm probably going to stream tomorrow night as well. Hopefully I can. I'll have to see what happens, but yeah, I'll let you guys know in the Discord what's happening. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. So thank you, boys. I appreciate all of yous. Yeah, man. Join up the Discord. Catches.